And I came to Hong Kong 4.5 years ago together with my 2 daughters. They are now 8 and 11, and my husband. And about a year later, I experienced Kundalini Yoga. This was in 2009. I found my teacher here, and I started to see him regularly, once or twice a week. And if I for some reason couldn't come to class, I practiced at home. Well, long before this, I used yoga giving birth. So I know the power of breath, what that can, do when you need it. Yes, 2011, I decided to take the teacher training to become a Kundalini Yoga teacher myself. And during the teacher training, which was in New Mexico in the United States, I met my mentor, my teacher. Her name is Shanti, or Khalsa. And well, she has this, she started a center in the States. Started to teach Kundalini Yoga to people who are not 100% healthy, people who are some kind of illness or depression or not feeling well. She started that back in the 1980s. So she has a lot of experience. First people coming were people with HIV and AIDS. Only when they started coming, no one knew what it was. They had never seen that disease before. Right? So she had to learn how to go along and find methods to teach. It's different comparing to teaching to people who are healthy. She inspired me. And I decided, okay, that is the way I want to go. I mean, yoga is, you can teach in a gym or you can teach in health centers or teach kids or teenagers, old people, yoga is for everybody really. But I felt strongly that the way I want to go is to bring Kundalini Yoga into healthcare. What do you say? Kundalini. Kundalini Yoga. What is Kundalini Yoga? It's a relevant question. Do you know of Kundalini Yoga? No. That's the first time we've heard it. It's pretty different from the other yogas that you see and hear most about. Yes. We use the breath a lot. We breathe and we chant. Yes. We use movements. We move our body, often repetitive movements. We stretch, we bend, we twist, we flex. And we repeat the same movement for a couple of minutes, 2 minutes, 7 minutes, different. And we use mudras, like hand gestures, to connect to different parts of the brain through our nervous system. We use, what am I forgetting? Oh, eye focus, of course. Eye focus and mantras is basically the key to get to the glandular system, to balance the glandular system. All the hormones in the body, right? Very important, especially for women. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So we work a lot on the glandular system, on the immune system, on the circular system, both blood and lymph fluid and spinal fluid. We work with energies, more subtle work, right? We can feel energies. We move the energies throughout the body. It can be very, very powerful and, as in very vigorous exercises. And it can be very, very soft and gentle. It all depends on your intention, what you want to create, what you want to do. Now I'm talking too much. I was just supposed to talk about, and what we learning. I guess it's part of it, right? Yeah. Because it fascinates me. Kundalini Yoga fascinates me. Our body is like internal universe, and there's so much to discover. And honestly, there's been so much research about how we are affected by yoga and meditation. Oh yes, of course we do a lot of meditation as well. But still there's so much to learn. There's so much more to learn. And these researches are constantly ongoing process. But many of the things I intend to bring here is things that have been tested and tried out. And we know what it does and what effect it has to the body. So I'm not going to experiment on you. and also, it's not me doing the job, really, because that's you guys, right? I just guide you. And talking about, am I going to be able to do this? Well, some days you might feel that, yes, I can do this. I feel strong today. I'm going to go for it. And then, you can do that. I'm here to support you. And other days you might feel that, okay, I'm a bit, I need to take it soft and slow today because, this is how my body feels today. And then we need to accept that. We listen to our body. Like many other yogas, force body into strange, difficult postures, right? Yeah. We don't do that here. We don't force our body into anything, but we do challenge ourselves. But we don't force ourselves into anything, and it's all up to you. Okay, that Kundalini Yoga, I'll talk more about that. So I took the teacher training, I met this wonderful woman, Shanti, and I felt this is the way I want to go. And part of being a yogini is to have some kind of seva. Seva is selfless work. So it's something you do for someone else for a greater good. It can be anything, anything. I asked Tess, my helper, because she was kind of, first of all, I needed to practice. So I said, to have students. I said, Tess, will you be my student? And she said, yeah, sure. So she went up with me in the morning, and we practiced the kriyas together that I had to do to get my certificate. And she really liked it. And I said to her, do you think you have friends that might want to do this too? And she said, yeah. Yeah. So I said, okay, see if you can gather a group of women and we can do it. So that's how it started. I taught many other groups, for money. But this was a special group. We started in June last year. We were 7 helpers and me, I believe, the first class, and they give donation. Right, they pay what they can, they donate whatever they, can give. And at the end of the year, we talked about it, where are we going to give this money? What organization, what cause do we want to support? And someone in the group came up with film class.
Whoa, very lucky. Yeah!
So, then a few of the ladies came here and handed over the money. And for somehow, I don't know, but it was kind of inspiration. Yeah, someone said, can you come here? And I felt like, yeah, of course I can. I would love to do that. Really, because it's like it goes with the path where I'm heading.
Yes.
Yeah. And in a way, it feels like I've been preparing for like 1.5 years to see you here today. No way. Yeah. No way. And I just hope that you will have me. That you want me to come back. I intend for you today to try it, to experience it yourself a bit, because that's the only way to get to know yoga, is to experience it yourself. Because I can be talking and you can read many books, but you don't get it until you feel it, right? Yes. That's my name, and that's what brought me here today. Satnam. Big. Alright, so let's go over Sister Vicky. Yes.
you want more to know about it. I'm a Canossian sister. No? This is my